The Integrity Leadership Development Program, better known as iLead program, is designed to empower young leaders with the knowledge, skills, values, and resources needed to build a society anchored in integrity, justice, and accountability. Welcome to the next module where young leaders are taken through building and sustaining partnerships for integrity. Integrity thrives where collaboration exists, and in this module, fellows actually explore how meaningful partnerships strengthen accountability and amplify impact. They identify stakeholders, reflect on coalition building, and appreciate the power of working collectively to address corruption, inequality, and social challenges.
Is whereby it is also an aspect of agreement. There's also an agreement of working together, but this is not in writing. And then there's also an aspect of an alliance. Now, what is an alliance? So, an alliance is a strategic alignment between independent entities with a long-term commitment to support common objectives or goals. So there's some strategic alignment between different organizations to be able to support a mission or objectives. For instance,
so here, participants are taken through the partnership concepts, the partnership role in promoting integrity and combating corruption and social injustices, the role of partnerships in fostering collaboration and collective action, various strategies for identifying potential partners, and the importance of aligning values, goals, and objectives when selecting partners. They are also taken through principles of effective partnership that contribute to success and sustainability of partnerships, and they also explore strategies for building trust and collaboration, and to make it more resonating and more sticking, they also explore examples of successful partnerships, initiatives, and impacts that have existed both in Kenya and globally. And they also understand the importance of establishing clear roles and responsibilities within partnerships. They go further into understanding strategies for defining and assigning tasks, ensuring accountability, and managing expectations within partnerships. Facilitator also creates an environment where they can be able to discuss various case studies. So they are assigned with case studies, and each group goes through various case studies, analyzes them in depth, and this assignment is given for them to also extend and work on it after the session. So this is for continued collaboration, partnerships within their groups, and continued communication. The facilitator also groups the fellows into different groups and assigns them group activities where they discuss various scenarios, and in each scenario the fellows use the partnership mapping Excel to actually list potential partners, the areas of expertise or resources, and their potential contributions to the specific initiative.
To work together and achieve the common goal whereby an MOU is involved. And according to the case study, collaboration, it was between the EACC and the Rural Media Services, and coalition, it was through the youth-led civil society organizations, and it did an alliance with the EACC, KEPSA, and those two.
The second question was identifying how formal and informal partnership has manifested in this case study.
So the EACC and the Ministry of Education alliance, EACC and long-term alliance with KEPSA. Also about the informal Youth for Ethical School Coalition, then EACC and the Rural Media Services.
Our third question was, how did formal and informal partnership influence program success?
Okay, the formal partnership ensured structured implementation, into Ministry of Health ensured access to schools, also accountability and clear roles, improving coordination. When it comes to informal, expanding the reach through media engagement, through the Royal Media Services, and also enhancing flexibility and responsiveness.
What are the risks and benefits of informal agreements?
Okay, benefits, it was first flexibility, that anytime they could be changing about the agreements. Also there was room for innovation, and also speed, it could be reaching a lot of listeners. When it comes to risks, there was no sustainability. Anytime they could end the agreement. Also a lack of transparency and accountability. There was no contract, signing the contract. And also there could be any unclear expectations in case of any change.
Last but not least, how might ESCC evaluate the impact of its partnerships?
By receiving feedback from students, teachers, and the community at large. Okay, by them also coming together with the Royal Media Services, the program whereby students were given opportunity to discuss this, it can lead to a large number of community engaging. They could be listening at home, anywhere, thus increasing awareness to a larger number of the community. Also, media engagement, through the number of school clubs forms, and whereby the ESCC, they were actively
So this mapping exercise helped them identify and evaluate potential partners, their strengths, and the potential synergies that can be actually leveraged on to achieve the desired objectives of integrity-related initiatives.
Yesterday, we learned about so many things. I learned about partnership, collaboration, and we saw how different organizations come together so that they can empower youth, such as the integrity leadership development. We say that they collaborated with different organizations so that they can come up with empowered leaders.
This has been made possible through the kind financial support from the Youth Empowerment Fund by Global Youth Mobilization in partnership with European Union partnerships. Together, we are building a generation of leaders who champion justice, uphold integrity, and strengthen democracy.